We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Hi, welcome back. Today we are going to learn the present simple. So, let's start. First, what is the present simple? We use it to talk about general truth, something that is real or a fact. For example, the sun rises every morning. That is something real or a fact because the sun actually rises every morning. That happens every morning. Or things we do regularly. For example, I visit my grandmother every Friday. Or a permanent state. A permanent state means something that never changes or it's not going to change. For example, I live in America. I work as a teacher. I live in America. That's not going to change. And I work as a teacher. That's my job. It's not going to change. Or a timetable. A timetable is anything that starts and ends through a timetable, like movies, programs, trains, flights, parties, performances. Now let's learn how to form a present simple sentence. We need he, she, it, that's for the singular, and we're going to add verb plus the s or es or the ies. Or if you want to make it plural sentence, we use I, we, you, they plus the verb infinitive. For example, she goes to school every day. I go to school every day. A really important note, we put es to the verb if it ends with sh, ch, ss, sxo. And we put ies to the verb if it ends with y, preceded by a consonant. For example, the verb try. We are going to cross the y and put ies because it ends with y and it's preceded with a consonant. But if it's a vowel plus y, we put only s. For example, play ends with y, but it's preceded with a vowel, so we only put s. But how do we do the negative form? We use he, she, it plus doesn't plus the infinitive. I, we, you, they plus don't plus the infinitive. Now let's learn the question form. To form the question form, we need to use does plus he, she, it plus the infinitive and the question mark. For example, does she play sports? We use does plus she and the infinitive play and sports and of course the question mark. And we use do with I, we, you, they plus the infinitive. For example, do you like ice cream? And also for the question form, we can use the question word plus do, does plus the subject plus infinitive. For example, what do you like to eat? And we answer with I like to eat spaghetti. Now we have some really important keywords. The keywords are words that when we see them in the sentence, we know that this is a present simple tense. Those keywords are everyday, week, month, year, Friday, Saturday, summer, once a week, twice a month, 3 times a day, at the weekend, in the morning, on Mondays, in June. Now, we are going to learn the adverb of frequency. These words are usually in the present simple sentences. And these words are always, usually, often, sometimes, ever, never, rarely. For example, how often do you visit your uncle? Note, in the present simple, we always use the question word how often to ask about how many times we do a certain action. That means when you're trying to ask someone about what are they doing, you use how often in the present simple.